Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and welcome to your Smackdown review. Oh, God, what a show. What a fucking show, guys. I mean, 2018, 2018. I mean, what more can really be said? I mean, a boring show. Throughout the night, we had announcements of the mixed match challenge. You know, Sami Zayn, Becky Lynch, Natalia, Nakamurphy, they're all celebrating with one another. And it's like heels and baby faces happy to be. Why are they happy to be together? This was spruced throughout the show. So I didn't even bother to write that down. It was complete ridiculous crap that had nothing to do with this show. We started off with AJ Styles getting interviewed by Renee Young. Um, AJ wasn't answering her question for whatever reason. He didn't want to talk bad about Bryan. He said, he said that it's not fair that he has to face both of them. I don't even know why they're doing this match, what the point of it is. But Daniel Bryan was nowhere to be seen during this. They're talking about Bryan. They're talking about him not being fair, but he's not there. Um, so Owens and Zayn show up and they say they're going to take his title. Shane comes out and says that he doesn't know what Bryan was thinking last week. So he says, but this week they're going to be in a handicap match. It's going to be Nakamurphy, Orton, and AJ. And we'll get to that a little bit later on. Becky Lynch defeated Ruby Riott, so we're finally getting a singles match, something that's not a six-man for once from these, it's not the whole Riot Squad. Liv Morgan from ringside. God damn, my ears. Is that not probably the most annoying voice? Okay, we have some contenders here for most annoying voice. So, come on, Ed McMahon, let's, here are the runner-ups, here's the contenders. I don't know, but Seth Rollins, Chad Gable, and Liv Morgan, they should all be in a stable together. They should make a faction. It should be called the Squad. That shrill, shrieky, high-pitched, squealish voice. All three of them, they'd be perfect. I mean, they could win any match. All they'd have to do is just talk really loudly in people's ears with that tone of voice. Yeah! Oh, my God. Holy shit. What a voice. So, but, it didn't work. Ruby Riott taps out to the disarmer. So, they bring in Ruby Riott. They bring in, Paige's group, Absolution. And on Raw, they get beat. On SmackDown, they get beat. It's like this is supposed to be a dominant squad. They could have came in there and run roughshod over the whole division, over their respective divisions. But instead, even Stevens' booking, takes precedent once again. How is anybody supposed to get over? How is anybody supposed to appear dominant with the even Stevens booking? I mean, the only one who doesn't really have to worry about this is Braun Strowman or Brock Lesnar, unless you're truly dominant. But nobody else is allowed to get any momentum. Back in the day, it used to be all about momentum. Could you imagine if they booked Stone Cold even Stevens? Could you imagine if they booked The Rock even Stevens? Could you imagine if they booked the fucking Undertaker even Stevens? I mean, okay, Taker, you're going to win against Stone Cold this night, but, you're going to get rolled up by X-Pac the next night, and you're going to lose a match. It just would not work that way. You can't just keep going back and forth because no one is going to seem important. I'm sorry, but in the wrestling world, there are people that have to seem more important than others. That's just the fact of it. You can't just have, okay, we got to have equality here, guys. It ain't the fucking civil rights movement. You know what I'm saying? This isn't about giving a woman a right to vote. It's not that shit. It's not that. It's fucking wrestling. I've said this time and time again. Oh, we have to make sure that, there's equality when it comes to a fake fucking sport. A fake form of entertainment. And we have to make sure that everything's fair, guys. I mean, what is this, kindergarten? Make sure you share your blocks. Make sure you share your fucking Legos. If you have 2 fucking fruit roll-ups in your fucking lunchbox, make sure you give one to your friend. I mean, I'm getting sick and tired of it! I mean, how long are they going to book the show this way? I was saying this during my Raw review. I mean, 2018 is here, people, and we're still in the same spot we were in 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. I mean, what is wrong with this company? I mean, have you ever seen a company that refuses to change its ways when people are they're filing out in record numbers? I mean, there is, but they're turning a profit. I don't care if the ratings are down. Can we stop, the minute that anybody wants to criticize this company? Oh, they're making a profit. Oh, really? Oh, are they? Then how come the ratings are so fucking much in the toilet? I don't get it. How is that profitable? But we're going to, but the thing is, let's just make excuses all day long. It's a shit product, but, they're making money. Why do you care if they're making money? Are they giving you money in return? No, they're not. So why the fuck do you care? Why do you care if they're making money? If the product is shit, it's shit. I really don't care. It's like if it's a movie. If the movie sucks, it sucks, right? Are you going to sit there and are you going to complain? But are you going to praise it or whatever and say, but the movie made a lot of money. So, the show sucks, but I mean, the movie sucks and, but at least they made, I mean, this is lame brain arguments right here. These are arguments that take no intelligence or no thought. And I'm talking about intelligence. I'm talking about fucking wrestling, for God's sakes. There shouldn't even be any intelligence needed. Like I said, it's not brain science. I mean, okay, yes, you do have to have a little bit of intelligence to come up with good characters and stimulating storylines. But, this right here, I mean, this is made by fucking retards. Oh, we gotta have even Stevens booking. It's like, what is wrong with McMahon? What is wrong with this company? The Bludgeon Brothers defeated the Ascension. Did you really think they were going to win? I mean, for God fucking sakes. I mean, what are they even doing with the Ascension? They keep these guys around. They were tough. Then, we're going to, I'll give them credit. For the Fashion Files, they expanded on their personalities. But after that, it's kind of hard to make them go back to being tough again and being taken serious. Okay, so you look at a guy like, what's the guy? Connor. The guy is fucking huge, right? I don't know why they don't just repackage this guy. Same way they do with the Bludgeon Brothers. This is a guy right here. Well, you can see that he's physically imposing. This is somebody, I mean, this dude is thick. I mean, he's a big dude. And, it's like, I don't know how McMahon or Road Dogg or whoever could, look at these guys and not see potential in them to, be doing something else. I mean, you booked this show, like Road Dogg, you booked this show, and it's like, you don't even really see what you're doing. It's like almost like you write the show and you don't even watch the show play out. I mean, maybe that's the thing. I mean, it's like, I really don't know. Vince Russo brought that up the other day. It's like almost like they booked the show, but they don't even watch the show to see how it plays out. I mean, but does it really sound good on paper even, really? Mojo Rawley defeated Zack Ryder. Mojo looked good in this match. He showed a lot of intensity, a lot of personality. I don't know. Ryder just continues to look like a loser. I don't know where they're going with this, but You know, I see potential in Mojo. A lot of people don't like Mojo. You know, there's a lot of people that don't like a lot of wrestlers on the roster. But I see a lot they could do with Mojo. He has a lot of intensity. He's enthusiastic is another thing. He's like, I'll give him credit for that. I bashed the guy in NXT. I'm willing to admit it. I'm not going to go back on what I said, but they were making him into a goofball. I don't get hyped. I stay hyped. I mean, it was retarded. It was never going to get over. It was lame. It was corny. It was cheesy. I mean, it was over with the crowd of 500 people, but, they brought him up to the main roster. I mean, last year they put him in the Andre the Memorial Battle Royal. He won it. They did nothing with him. He went back to tag teaming. It really made no sense at all. So, I mean, maybe now they're starting to get focus on him, and maybe they're going to actually end up doing something with this guy, that's noteworthy. And it seems like it here. I mean, the guy seems motivated. He's doing a good job. I don't know why. Like I said, once again, this is like a feud. These guys have been tag teaming for like 2-3 years already. Why would you not show their feud on TV? Instead, they relegate it to social media. So through the whole match, once again, it's like the Survivor Series feuds. Okay, we have 5 hours of TV to spend on feuds, right? Okay, so this ain't Survivor Series. This is, we got 2 hours. You mean to tell me for the past couple of weeks you couldn't show a little bit of what's going on, put together something, a pre-tape segment? They could have shown something like, an interview with Ryder or Mojo or something. I mean, but no, let's not do that. Let's just talk about, this guy posted this about this guy on Twitter. I mean, how ridiculous, how, just lazy can you possibly get? Oh, we're not going to write anything this week. Let's let them post a couple of things on Twitter. I mean, you're asking your audience, oh, you know what? We don't really have anything for these guys, so we're just going to let them do what they want on Twitter, and you're going to have to go over there and take a look at it. I mean, how fucking lazy can you get as writers, as a creative team, where you're telling your audience that, we don't really have any material here. We don't really feel like showing you anything, but go over on Twitter and check that stuff out. So that was a U.S. tournament match, by the way. And Bobby Roode was ringside for it. And Bobby Roode gets in the ring and just stares at Mojo. And nothing happens. Okay. So they're just staring at each other. No history there. No nothing. No interaction really besides staring at each other. Jinder Mahal cut a brief promo backstage. He was nowhere to be found last week. Here he's just backstage, standing in front of his flag, talking about how he's going to beat Xavier Woods. I mean, I hope to God that he beats Xavier. I mean, seriously, just please. He might lose in like a tournament final. Okay, if he needs to lose to Bobby Roode, all right, I get it. They've already tarnished this guy to a point. But if you have this guy lose in some stupid-ass way with, some hijinks from the New Day, I will clearly fucking say fuck you to this fucking company. You have a hot commodity here. A guy that looks like a star. And you already butchered his first title run. Like he said, he spent 185 days with the title. And what did you do? You jobbed him out to AJ because we need to have a dream match, guys. No other reason than that, right? Nothing else in the cards. It was just, what? We just want AJ and Brock. We want to please the YWC. We want to please the IWC. How much more ridiculous can you possibly get for having a reason to switch your champions other than just listening to a single match that the internet has? You're going to turn the tide of the whole fucking company. Change the entire climate of your company simply because Fucking nerds on the internet want a fucking match. So I hope he wins. Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin come out to the ring, and guys, I gotta say it already. Come, Chad Gable. There is a reason why they did not choose Chad Gable to be Jason. To be Kurt Angle's son. They chose Jason Jordan. And why is that? Oh, Chad Gable's a much better wrestler. Jason Jordan's not a bad wrestler either. Chad Gable, I said, this guy, I saw him hitting German suplexes at the pay-per-view. I praised the guy. I said he's an excellent athlete. But there's one thing about this guy.
Why was he in the match? 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 Why was he in the match?
Shut the fuck up, you stupid, annoying, helium-voiced moron! But I digress. Yeah, annoying voice. Very annoying voice. So Daniel Bryan comes out, and he says that they're going to have a 2 out of 3 falls match. And
why was he in the match? I mean,
what? God, shut up! Holy shit! What? How annoying is that? Where, it's like Shelton Benjamin sort of peddling off of what Chad Gable says. It's like they're trying to come up with a formula because they know Chad Gable is lame and he really doesn't know how to talk that well or how to really form a consistent, good promo. So what they're doing is kind of trying to play off of Shelton because he's the more experienced. Now, Shelton's never been good on the mic. In fact, they used to try to keep him off the mic during the Ruthless Aggression era because that was not one of his strong suits. He had a look. He still does have a look, and he's an excellent athlete. But the guy wasn't very good at talking. But they did things like when they brought in Mama Benjamin, which was pretty over the top but entertaining. You could see throughout Shelton Benjamin's career, he wasn't exactly very comfortable on the mic. And he seems like he's gotten better over time. But, this whole peddling off of what Shelton says, trying to make Chad Gable seem like he's cool or hip, it's not working. A couple of weeks they have him rap, and then they're having him do this stuff. I mean, how is anybody supposed to, cheer this guy on or get behind him when he sounds like a fucking annoying Mickey Mouse motherfucker? I mean, my God, with that fucking voice, I guess out of them all, Seth Rollins isn't as bad as Chad Gable, but, I say put Chad and Liv Morgan together because that is a fucking couple right there made in hell. They'll get together and they might just fucking destroy each other's eardrums because they're destroying mine. Why do they put these people on the show when their voices... a show that requires people to talk to tell a story. And you're going to put him in a heavy dialogue segment like that with a voice like that. How much more are we supposed to take before we fucking threw a fucking steel crate at the TV? Honestly, who the fuck could listen to a voice like that? Breeze Dongo defeated Rusev Day. Okay, so Rusev Day, I was talking the past couple of weeks, since Clash of Champions, they're over. Aiden English was doing a good job, I don't agree with this new character for Rusev, they're kind of, it's Rusev Day, and it's like a one-note joke. But anyway, it's getting over with the house, it's getting over with the crowd, people like it, so okay. So what do you do with these guys? You got a t-shirt and everything, you're trying to market them to the moon. Have them job out to Breeze Dongo, who's been doing nothing but losing and just basically doing nothing for months. They haven't really done anything. They haven't even had the Fashion Files on TV. They've been putting it on WWE's website instead. So it's like, this is their answer. It's like nobody was asking for a Breeze Dongo win. So it's like this comedy team that they have. and it makes absolutely no sense why Rusev Day would lose here, because they're popular right now. They're over with the crowd, and you probably want to do something with these guys, but instead, no. Let's job them out. Let's do that instead. I mean, you've got to be fucking kidding me. You hear everybody cheering for these guys, and they're doing the Rusev Day along with Rusev and Aiden, and they this is their solution. Oh, you know what? They're really popular and they're getting over with the crowd. Let's just have them lose. Brilliant idea, brilliant. Shane McMahon asks Brian if everything is okay going on. You know, Brian asked Shane if he's doing okay because of his father's lineage. Didn't they have this conversation a few weeks ago? Orton and Nakamurphy and AJ beat Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. They restarted the match twice. Once for the count out, once for the DQ. The match was made no count out, then no DQ. And so, once again, we've got Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens heading into a pay-per-view. Are they going to have momentum? Are they going to see dominant? Are they going to run roughshod over the company, making it look like they could take the world title from AJ if they want to? Nope. Let's just have them lose. Let's show them in a moment of weakness right before a Royal Rumble pay-per-view. It's bad enough that we actually have to see this pay-per-view match, a world title match of this caliber, which is a very low caliber, by the way. But you're not even going to, make Owens and Zayn look good before it. I mean, you're not even going to give them any momentum. You're going to have shit build up like this. I mean, you're already lowballing us a match here for the Royal Rumble. Oh, we're just going to give you some shit-ass handicap match with the fucking cab driver and the beached whale. We don't really care. Royal Rumble used to be like the third most important pay-per-view. Some people might even say it's even more important than SummerSlam. I don't know. I think it's like the third most important pay-per-view. Survivor Series is the fourth. Anyway, it's like SummerSlam is the second. And you mean to tell me that you're not even going to at least take it seriously, that you're just going to have them lose? I mean, it's like, why do you even want your audience to care about this? Why should we even give a shit about the Royal Rumble, this pay-per-view, and this match, if this is how you're going to treat it? You're not even taking it seriously. You're just like, you know what? Let's just have them lose. Let's not make them. Let's let them look weak. We don't want to make them look strong right before a big match. What a bunch of lazy motherfuckers! I swear to fucking God, this company. I mean, when you start off a year, I mean, okay, it's like what do? They sit around and they're like, you know what? It's a new year. Maybe we should try something different. Maybe we should try a different approach. It's like, nope. You know what? Instead, let's do absolutely nothing new. Let's just continue doing the same shit. Fuck 2018. Fuck the fans. Fuck the home audience. Fuck everybody now that I think about it. Because, you know what? Why that would take too much effort. We don't want to show any effort. Fuck effort. It takes too much effort to show effort, so we're not going to show any effort. That's what they're thinking. And so that's what it is. So 2018, no effort. We're not going to try. Build new stars. Make anybody look good. You know what? Even Stevens booking across the board. It's okay. We'll let Owens, have a singles match and have him win next week. Bore the shit out of everybody. Do it by the numbers. Don't even fucking care. It's the Royal Rumble. It's WrestleMania season. The road to WrestleMania should be massive excitement. We should be like, yeah, it used to be back in the day. I can't wait for this Rumble. And all we have to look forward to at this pay-per-view is the fact that fucking Nakamurphy, who didn't even look that significant in this match, by the way, might win the Rumble. That's what I've been hearing. Everybody's been telling me in the comments, oh, Brad, get ready. It's going to be AJ and Nakamurphy. Yeah, no, I'm ready. And you got this women's match coming up. I mean, oh, my God. guess this pay-per-view is going to be like fucking 8 hours long. You mean to tell me we're going to... I'm not going to go through this again, but again, this is going to be one fucking long-ass fucking pay-per-view. What a shitty-ass show. This has been your YWC champ, signing out.